Isaac's life matters! Isaac's life matters! Isaac's life matters! Isaac's life matters! Isaac's life matters!
I've never had panic attacks prior to this. I can't sleep every single night. I wake up and I just hear, I've never seen my little brother break down like that. And to hear him say, like, hear those gunshots and say, they killed him, they really killed him, and just see him break down like that. I currently live in Los Angeles, California. I got a phone call and that there was a standoff going on with the police with my brother involved, and I was just kind of freaking out. I called every single family member and I called him. His friend found the address of the location of the standoff and he was there, and we were FaceTiming throughout the whole situation.
I was at the scene, and just based off what I heard, like, no human being could survive the amount of gunshots that I heard, and I just immediately knew then and there that it was over for my brother. So I followed the ambulance to the Regions Hospital, and that's basically, I was the first point of contact for all family members. So that's how the rest of the family discovered what happened.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! No peace! Prosecute the police!
Isaac was just a very genuine person. He was currently going to school at the University of Minnesota, and he was studying IT and infrastructure.
Isaac to me was my oldest brother. He cared a lot, not only about his family, but also his friends and his community. He was very selfless. He loved to do things for others, and he was just naturally talented at whatever he did. His intersectionality, really, he used that to his advantage and really brought all of his identities together to unite everyone. He was amazing. I truly do wholeheartedly believe that my brother embodied what it meant to be a good person. That's the only way I can describe Isaac. He's amazing.
He was one semester shy of graduating, so this fall was supposed to be his graduation. Isaac was just someone who's very unique. He held a full-time position at Spire. He also went to school full-time. He also, on the side, restarted a business last year. So he was managing all those things at once, and Isaac was just a very creative person. He loved art. He loved what all of us like to do, which is travel. So Isaac was just a very relatable person, and just, yeah, it's been hard. Today, we honestly had a good turnout. So prior to this protest that we had today, we've made multiple attempts to communicate with Eagan to ask them to release any information. We went to the BCA multiple times. We basically did every single thing we could. And the next best thing that we decided to do was a protest. Our voice needed to be heard.
The police act as an apparatus to reinforce class structure in our society. They protect the upwardly middle class and affluent portions of our society. They carry out the business of the 1%. They're the largest gang organization in the United States of America. They have more blood on their hands. I cannot stand for the flag. Call the Dakota County attorney. Submit the evidence.
Yes,
and we want the police prosecuted.
We are here and move.
Put the pigs away.
Residents to be heard up to the front of the meeting because you want to be heard and we want to listen.
We want justice.
I can't say too much about the exact incident, but what I can say is I was at the scene when everything happened. At this time, what the BCA and everything is disclosing is they had 90 officers against my brother. So they called 9 regions. They had a SWAT team, armored vehicles. And to me, that's just excessive because there's no reason to have that many amount of officers.
As you guys know, the names of the 5 officers who killed my brother have been released. As my sister mentioned, 2 of the officers who were involved had prior incidents where their use of deadly force was justified. Anthony Keel was a Bloomington officer who killed a 24-year-old male January 15th, 2015. He was let off the hook, and now he killed my brother July 2nd, 2019.
Serial killer.
Gunslinger.
Criminal.
Jacob Peterson.
Roll your eyes at them.
Jacob Peterson,
Yeah,
who
man,
works
don't
for
roll
Eagan.
your eyes.
Jacob Peterson, who works for Eagan Police Department, fatally shot Zachary Primo, a 26-year-old male, June 11th, 2013 in Duluth, Minnesota. Zachary was laying face down on the ground with his gun underneath his chest, and his mother and neighbors witnessed the shooting and heard Peterson, the officer, yelling, "I'm going to kill you, Zach." And this is the Eagan police officer who also shot my son, my
Serial killer.
Putting officers who have a previous past of being involved in fatal shootings at the front line of a situation that sensitive tells you what kind of mindset they had going into this.
Eagan is not above the law. 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 Bloomington is not above the law.
Number one, released all of the video and all of the evidence that led to the killing of this young man.
Under the Minnesota Government Data Practices Act 13.82 subdivision 15, you have the right as the originating agency of that data to release that data.
Number two, as you can see, this community, we are not going anywhere.
No.
If you thought somehow this is a one-time off, we're not. We believe in justice, not for ourselves. We believe in justice for Isaac, but we also believe in justice for your children.
That's right.
And we would be here for them if they were gunned down by police officers.
We are hurting as a community.
Police are not killing dogs, they are not killing cats, they are killing black person. It's easy to kill the black person. That is not acceptable. We want justice.
That is the aunt of Isak Aden. That shows you that we are all hurting. The Somali community is hurting. The Muslim community is hurting. The black community is hurting. All of us are hurting.
They know that the system is protecting them, and then when they go to the court, they get not guilty.
What justice looks like in the case of my brother, at least, is having those officers who shot my brother and used deadly force behind bars. I cannot stress that enough. We don't have a death penalty in Minnesota, so the fact that officers are able to just kill people and get away with it and be put on paid administrative leave. The 5 officers that are put on paid administrative leave, I'm basically funding them since I pay taxes and I work. So I'm basically financially supporting the people who shot my brother. So if it was up to me, I would make sure that their leave wasn't paid. And at the end of all this, I just honestly want them prosecuted and behind bars.
I would like the officers put behind bars. They're not first-time offenders. They've already done this before, and they've done it again to my brother. And God knows who they'll do it to next. We shouldn't be living in fear of the police, the people that we pay to serve and protect us. It's frightening, especially being black in America. We're shot and killed in the street at a disproportionate rate, and it's not okay.
Isaac went to the University of Minnesota. He was just a kid. He was leading his sister, his brother back there, and another brother of his in the way that life should be lived. They don't have parents over here. They don't have mom and a dad. Their grandma raised them. The community raised them. We are their brothers. We are their sisters. We are their family. We are their community. Okay? And we came up together. Isaac was our leader, and we want justice for him, and we want justice for his family, and we want it yesterday. Not tomorrow.